guys, welcome back to CJ's Keto Kitchen. Tonight we're going to be making candy, peanut butter candy. So come along and let's get started. So I'm going to wax nostalgic here for a moment because as a child of the 80s, this was before they started pushing whole grains in the schools. So everything was homemade and carb heavy. Like fresh baked breads and things like that. So the school lunch, hot lunch, was a big deal. And once a month, when I was growing up, both in elementary school and junior high school, we would have grilled cheese sandwiches and macaroni and tomatoes. Very carb heavy, very delicious. And to go along with that was what they called peanut butter candy. So it was kind of like a bar type candy / cookie. And I wanted to try and recreate that in a sugar-free, low-carb version. And I think that I have been quite successful. So come along with me and let's get started. To begin our candy, you want a baking dish and you want the bottom of it to be lined with parchment. And I am using an 8x8. You could use an 11x17, but I want my candy to be a little bit thicker so that I can cut it in thicker, smaller pieces. But if you would rather have a little thinner piece and more of it as far as width-wise, then you could go ahead and use an 11x7 or a 9x13. So we need a regular mixing bowl. And the first thing that we need is a 1/2 cup of natural peanut butter. So that's a 1/2 cup. And I'm just using organic creamy, and it's just nothing but peanuts. And Adams makes one, sometimes store brands make them. This one happens to be from Costco. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I need 2/3 of a cup of whey protein, and you definitely want to find a whey protein that is low in carbs. So definitely check the carb content of yours. The one that I have happens to have no carbs in it at all. And mine is unflavored. Sometimes you can find vanilla flavored, and vanilla flavored would work in this as well if you wanted vanilla flavored. But I need 2/3 of a cup. I also need a 1/2 cup of melted butter, and 1/2 cup is 1 stick. So, and it needs to be melted. And then we're also going to need some sweetener. So I have a 1/2 cup here of powdered erythritol. And a powdered product would work best for this, but if you don't have a powdered product, you can blend up your granular product in a coffee grinder or a food processor or anything like that. Even your blender would work. Now I'm just going to take my hand mixer and mix this up a little bit. I'm just going to make sure that everything got well incorporated. Okay, now I'm going to take this and put it into the bottom of our baking dish. And it has a nice sticky consistency, which is what we are looking for in our candy. And we're just going to spread this all around. And the parchment paper on the bottom is going to help us be able to get it out of the pan when it has chilled. Okay. So I'm trying to make this as even as possible. Now our next step for our peanut butter candy is we are going to be making a chocolate ganache to go on the top. So it will have that nice peanut butter and chocolate, almost like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Okay, so I'm going to, for our ganache, I'm going to start with about almost a cup of heavy cream. And we're going to slowly heat that over our double boiler. And we want to start stirring here as soon as it gets warm enough. We just want to warm up our cream. Don't want it to boil. Starting to get warm. Okay, now I'm going to remove it from the heat. I need 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder. And I'm going to start whisking that in. I also want about 1/4 of a cup of sweetener. And I want it to be powdered. I just want to keep whisking until it gets as smooth as we can get it. And as it cools, this is going to harden just a little bit. And we're going to spread it onto our peanut butter candy. So I'm going to move our ganache and put our candy down right here. And I'm going to take our ganache with a spatula, and I am just going to pour this over. And then we are going to refrigerate this for about an hour so it can harden up. Just want to spread this evenly over our candy. To cover all of our peanut butter. Okay, there it is. And we're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it harden up. Hi, CJ.
Hi.
Tonight we have candy. Sugar-free, homemade peanut butter candy.
Yeah. I've been in the kitchen while you were making it.
This was my version of my very favorite elementary and junior high school treat.
Wow. Okay.
So you get to have a candy throwback.
It's really, I want to say thick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know you were concerned about the crust being too...
The ganache has a set up the way I wanted it to, yes. And I like that it's slightly bittersweet, so it's a good foil for the sweetness of the peanut butter.
Okay. It's good. It's, oh, I should try to be more technical. The flavor is awesome. No, it's really good.
It tastes like candy.
It tastes like a, kind of like a Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Or Reese's peanut butter cup. And it's sugar-free, so I think people will like it.
And you can pick it up and eat it with your hands.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know
a bar.
why. Yeah, it's a bar.
It's solid.
And it is pretty solid. I just was doing it, I don't know, trying to be fancy,
Cultured.
I guess. But yeah, it's plenty solid. So it can be definitely eaten by hand. So it's good. And I think people will like it. I think it's one of those things, though, that, you know, you got to be careful with because it is tasty.
It is candy, and it is
candy.
yummy.
Yes,
So
it
definitely cut it into little bars, little chunks.
Yes. So, good job, baby. I know you worked hard on this, and I saw the trials and tribulations
I put my heart into
that
it.
came with trying to make this. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us again tonight, you guys. We hope that you enjoy the peanut butter candy as much as I did. I was very pleased, and it was very reminiscent of my school days. So we would like you to please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you know when we upload new content. We upload twice a week. On Wednesdays, we have keto conversations, and that's where we get together and try and support each other with topics regarding this lifestyle. And also on Sundays is when we release our new recipes. And we are also on social media, both Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and that's CJ's Keto Kitchen. And sometimes we release teaser photographs on there so that you know what's upcoming in our recipes. And also please check out our blog, that's cjsketokitchen.com. That's where all of the macros are at, and also the full printable recipes and other recipe ideas, and all kinds of other fun ketogenic topics. So come on back and see us next time, and we'll see you then. Bye.